Praise to you, Lord Jesus Christ.
In our first reading from the book of Daniel, we read, "Integrity, Lord, is yours. Ours is the look of shame. We wear today in every country to which you have dispersed us because of the treason we have committed against you. We have betrayed your commandments and ordinances. To us, Lord, the look of shame belong." In this Lenten season, we can think of ourselves too, not only as a community, that God was dispersing the Jewry, but this dispersal, this exile, already begins in the human person. People, we as individuals, are in a kind of erosion because of our sins. Our life, to a certain extent, is derailed proportionate with our sins or wrong decisions. So the individual lives with the losses of the vital energies of the self. And if a single person loses its way, then the sum total of it is the dispersal of the community, like in the case of the Jewry. The good news is that it is prayer that integrates us. As Prophet Daniel put it, we did not listen to the prophets, to the voice of the prophets. We did not pray with them, but prayer integrates us again. And in our Lent we experience that naming our sins is actually a turning point. It's a starting point. Sin becomes a departure back to the integrity. But we should never forget that sin does not have a value in itself. It's not a precondition of conversion. It is God's touch of grace. It is God's magic touch of love which makes sin a starting point, a return. It is a bit like in our arteries or in our veins when a blockage is built up and the flow of blood is slowed down and hindered. It is amazing how narrow our spiritual aorta can become, how serious that blockage can be. But, and this is the good news from the Gospel, give and there will be gifts for you. Be generous. The Gospel wants to open us up to giving and a free flow of love. So let us receive today's Holy Communion as a program for our week and our day. That let us focus on the generosity of God, and let us be really generous in situations, in prayer, in deeds, in charity. And then our past mistakes not only become a starting point of renewal, but we will be on a journey. We are catching up with God and with the life which He intended for us.